This pool is the perfect size for just lounging and hanging out with friends. It's also big enough to do a few laps here and there, or back and forth rather. And I love the way it looks, especially when the sun hits it. Also, this pool is pretty much an encapsulation of what this house is, and that's to say that it's just right. So if you want to see the full house tour, and yes, you already have an idea of its aesthetics, make sure you watch till the very end. House and lot for sale here in Ayala Southvale. Now, this is a very secure and beautiful subdivision. Like the roads are tree lined, and in fact, you have a tree right in front of your house. And I love that most of the houses here actually do retain the trees on their property. So this is one of them, and it's right smack in the center of this particular house and lot. So on the left side of the tree, you have a 4-vehicle carport, which also has access to the male staff quarters as well as their full toilet and bath. And then on the leftmost side, you have a little service area. And then along the left perimeter wall is basically a garden. Then here on the right side, you have your doorbell as well as your mailbox right here. And then a nice pathway leading to your main entrance. And speaking of pathway, you do have rocks, a pathway of rocks leading to your carport as well as to the rightmost side of the property, which we're not going to go to. Gusto ko lang silipin. It's basically a garden. It's a garden all the way down, which I'm sure you're seeing in the B-roll. Okay, so we have one step up to your main entrance. You have a solid wooden door, beautiful pattern by the way, and then a wooden handle as well. And then matte black fixtures for your lock. And once you enter, you have open space. Oh, by the way, you have a glass panel in the middle para hindi kayo magkabanggaan if ever. Nang kung may lumalabas and then ikaw papasok. Then you have here your open space. So it is segmented, which you'll see in a bit, but this is essentially, your living area and your dining area. So your living area is accented by this pattern from the wall going up to the ceiling. Lovely ceiling design, by the way, quite simple. Puro downlights siya basically, but again, because of the wooden accent, it segregates the area and makes it clear kung ano yun. So this is where your TV is gonna go clearly, as dictated by the outlets, and then your sofa is gonna go where John is standing right now. Here in the middle portion, you have access to your main stairs as well as certain doors, which we'll get to in a bit. And then here, as I mentioned, you have your dining area, as again dictated by the fact that your ceiling design fits perfectly above a dining set. You have sliding glass doors with a metal screen over here that leads to a balcony that has a view of your backyard. As well as, spoiler alert, we have a swimming pool. So puro trees din naman yung perimeter no subdivision. And the subdivision beyond that is also another very exclusive subdivision. So guaranteed maganda naman yung view nyo. It's not gonna be a commercial view or anything like that. Okay, so now here we have a solid wood doorway. Ganda ng pagkagawa. And this leads to your kitchen. You have a lot of space for your kitchen actually. Let's start off with the island counter. So again, lots of space, very wide, very maganda in depth. You have storage on this side, bar on the other. Yeah. And then may outlet pa nga dito for your appliances or small appliances like blenders, etc. On this side, you have more counter space, your provision for your refrigerator, your built-in sink right in front of your window, and then some storage. This is interesting. Is this a roll-up? It is. Oh, I don't see this very often. Okay, so that saves space. Ganda. So this acts like a food storage, obviously, like a pantry. And then on this side, you have your built-in induction stove, as well as your hidden hood. Very sleek. Nakatago siya, and then this is how you maintain it. And then on that side, you have more storage as well as your built-in wardrobe tuloy. Your built-in microwave and oven. Now from here, actually, there are several doors to go to. Sorry, balik lang tayo dun ng konti. Let's check this door first. I assume this is a pantry. So you have your built-in shelves as well as on the other side, nandito yung mga breaker for maintenance. Okay, so ito muna check natin. So over here, you have access to your daily kitchen. So you still have high ceiling, and then you have provision or space at least for your refrigerator, if ever, or chest or freezer. Then you have a counter here with a built-in sink, and more storage, and then dito yung range nyo if ever. And then from here, you have another door na may screen na rin. And this will lead us back out to the service area that we saw earlier. That's gonna go back out to your 4-vehicle carport. And then yes, you do have a view of your neighborhood again, as well as the lower floor. Oh, it's also nice to note that this door matches the main door. Yung pattern niya pareho. Parang cascading layers, pero pa side. Okay, now from here, you can go back out to your dining area or go through this door, solid wooden door with a glass panel. And this is gonna lead us to the main stairs, as well as these two doors. So let's check these out. This one on the left is your guest accessible powder room. So you have your toilet, your sink, and then lots of counter space, as well as storage underneath. This also has an exhaust and, or rather a fan, and an awning window. So ventilation won't be a problem. And then right next to that, we have the outdoors access from the 4-vehicle carport. Para yung mga groceries ninyo na kailangan idaan sa main door, dito na lang diretso sa kitchen. Okay, so main stairs. Before we head up the second floor, let's go down the lower floor. But before that, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified from whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more of our listings here in Ayala Southvale, make sure you check out the link below, the QR, or send us a message, but better yet, go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Okay, so down here, get that handle, you have more open space and a lot of doors actually. So under the stairs, we have storage. So you can imagine it conforms to the shape of the stairs mismo. Then right next to that, we have a laundry room. Okay, I'm going to assume that this is the laundry room, just based off of yung mga nakaabang na, no? So you have a built-in sink, as well as space or provision for your washing machines, any outlets, and then the faucet. And then from here, you will be led out to the backyard. So this is a continuation of this service area. Again, this being the laundry room, this is the perfect place to actually hang your clothes to dry. So very tago, kumbaga. I love that. No prying neighbors can see your clean laundry. And then from here, you have one of the staff quarters. So actually very generous space. You have high ceiling, you have an all-suite toilet and bath, as well as a built-in wardrobe, and then frosted jalousie windows. I love that. So you have a lot of airflow coming in pag binuksan to, and you have a lot of privacy. And then going back out, before we head there are two doors here, so let's check these out. Oh, it's a common toilet and bath. So you have wardrobe here, and then a sink with some storage underneath, your toilet, and then your enclosed shower space. Again, you have high ceiling, lots of pin lights, diffused pin lights, and then you have an awning window, as well as a vent, so exhaust, again, it's not gonna be a problem. Or ventilation isn't gonna be a problem. And right next to that, we have, a room. So you have a room. It's up to you if you want to turn it into a bedroom, especially since there is a bathroom right next to this one. But this is the perfect guest bedroom. because it's right in front of the swimming pool. Or, you could turn it into an entertainment room that's more for lounging. But it's, again, a room. Up to you what you want to do with it. That is a beautiful dipping pool. Yung tiles niya dark. It's not parang gray, pero may tint siya eh, that makes the water look parang dark-ish blue-green. Ang ganda ng kulay. And then all around, basically, you have garden space. And since the shape of the property is a little irregular, nakita mo, kakaiba rin yung shape ng garden mismo, which is really nice to look at. And then up here, you have the stone steps and a stone path that will again lead us to the front of the property. So basically, lahat to garden. And then, again, so obviously you have your patio here, right? Mabalik tayo dyan. Because right next to this one, we have a sort of family area or an open area that you could turn into anything really, and it's gonna lead you back out again into your swimming pool. So parang it seems like this whole floor is meant for guests and like recreational lounging and hanging out by the pool. Okay, so that is the lower floor. Let's now head up the second floor. I love how safe and stable it feels going up the stairs. So you have solid narrow flooring for the steps themselves, as well as your handle. And even if it's minimalist, it's puro tempered glass siya, no? Ang solid niya. So this is a very nicely constructed home. Okay, so for this floor, you have dark wood planks for your flooring, and it seems to be seamless, as in this is the same flooring as it is with the bedrooms. But let's check this one out first. We have two doors over here. So we have bedroom number 1. And the first thing that we will see is the ensuite toilet and bath with a walk-through closet. So you have wardrobe space on either side. Then you have your sink over here and your enclosed shower. And then you have your toilet right underneath your awning window. Again, you have high ceiling and then you have an exhaust fan. So ventilation is not a problem for the entire house, to be honest. Love the colors too. You have gray, you have warm gray, baliktad. You have warm gray, cool gray, and all sorts of neutral colors, which make it easy to make your own. And then this is the bedroom itself. So you have lots of space. You can fit a queen-sized bed over here, and then your TV can go over here as dictated by your outlets. And then enough space for a desk still on either side actually. So again, it's up to you how you want to fix your layout. Now this room is at the corner and at the front of the property. So that is your view, your neighborhood. And then right next to this one, we have bedroom number 2. So this is more of a squarish rectangle room. Again, you have enough space for a queen-sized bed on this side. And then your TV can go on this side. And then your desk here. Now again, this is at the front of the property, and this is right in front of the tree at the front of your lot. And then here you have an ensuite toilet bath. And you have an L-shaped wardrobe space. And again, your sink, your toilet, and then your enclosed shower space. Now this one is a much bigger shower space. It's mahaba siya. And it also, because of the shape of it, parang mas malawak din siya dito. So your laundry hampers can go here. Siyempre, inisip ko yun, diba? Priority ko yung laundry. And then, basically, by the way, your second floor, this is technically the second floor, landing or open space is ito lang. So daanan lang talaga siya between the rooms and going to the main stairs. But if you wanted to put a console table here with a mirror or some artwork, pwede rin, kasya pa rin naman. Maluwag pa rin naman siya. This one? Oh, this one. Okay, so here we have, bedroom number 3. This seems to be the primary bedroom. You have a lot of space. You can fit a California king-sized bed right here if you wanted to. And then you have enough space for some desks, plural, for his and hers. Some space for seating. You have access to a balcony at the back of the property, which again has a view of a different exclusive subdivision over there. But basically, puro puno pa rin yung view nyo, especially when that finishes. And then on this side, you have an ensuite toilet and bath, as well as a walk-in closet. Beautiful wardrobe space, by the way. So you have both open shelving and closed ones like this one. So it's up to you which ones you want to display. They also have LED lighting, so that's not going to be a problem. You have a vanity desk over here, and then an island counter in the middle for your accessories, like your belts, your sunglasses, jewelry, etc. And then on this side, you have double glass doors that lead to your ensuite. So you have his and hers sinks. So these are like mirror images of each other. May sink, may storage sa ilalim, and then some shelving for your products. Both of them have that. And then on this side of the wall, you have your enclosed shower space, your bathtub, and then your toilet right here. Huge sliding glass window, and then your exhaust is right there in the middle, right above the toilet. And then this is what it looks like when you close the door. Meron siyang lock. Siyempre, nahirapan ako, diba? May ano to eh. Okay. Ay, nako. Wala akong energy. So this is what it looks like when you close it. Ayan. Ganda. I love the concept. Okay. So that is all 3 levels. So basically, first floor, second floor, and then your lower ground or your basement. Now, let's do a recap, but before that, make sure you check out these. Oh, di pa pala tayo tapos. May isa pa. We have bedroom number 4. So, bedroom number 4, again, is at the back of the property. Your view is essentially your village. And then, again, you have lots of space. That is where your bed goes. The other side is where your TV goes. Or pwede rin dito, it's up to you. And then you have an ensuite toilet and bath with a sink, a toilet, enclosed shower space. And then this entire side is just wardrobe. It's actually a lot of cabinetry. Okay, so there it is. That is your second floor. Naunaan ko kanina, my bad. But yeah, so now we are gonna do a recap, but before that, make sure you check out these really nice B-rolls. So you have 472 square meters of lot area and then 550 square meters of floor area split between 3 levels. You have 4 bedrooms, all with ensuite toilet and baths, and they're all on the top floor. And then you have a den on the ground floor as well as a swimming pool right in front of it. And again, you can turn that into basically any entertainment room that you want. You can even turn it into a gym if you like. And then you have a 4-vehicle carport. You have staff quarters, both male and female, and they have their own toilet and baths. And you have balconies at the back of the property. And then at the front, you don't have a gate because, again, this is a very safe and secure and exclusive subdivision. What else am I missing? Yeah, you have a swimming pool, 4-vehicle carport, and all of this in a very new and modern package. And again, this is in Ayala Southvale. So if this is a home that you're interested in, make sure you send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in the future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. If you want to see more house tours, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more of our Build Your Owns or BYOs, click here. And if you want to see more of our other content, click right here. Also, if you haven't subscribed, okay?